Donnie Schatz and Parker Price-Miller from the front row. Sheldon Hodenschild and David Gravel in row 2. Lance DeWeese and Kerry Madsen in row 3. Shane Stewart, Casey Kane, Landon Myers, Brent Marks, Aaron Reitzel, Buddy Kofoid, Brady Bacon, Kyle Larson, James McFadden, Corey Elias, Robbie Price, Justin Peck, Rico Abreu, Carson Macedo, Giovanni Selzy, Cy Lynch, Sam Haferteep, and Hunter Schurenberg. The 40th Kings Royal is green at Eldora Speedway.
Donnie Schatz grabs the initial lead. Parker Price-Miller in second. Big drive for David Gravel. The number 2's got number 3 position. Battle for the lead. Here comes Parker Price-Miller on the bottom.
That car really bounced on the low side of the speedway, allowing Donnie Schatz to maintain the race lead. Parker Price-Miller and David Gravel both bouncing through 1 and 2 as they battle for the second position.
Battle for row.
Oh,
red
car's
flag.
upside down. Dirt Vision replay presented by Crown here. See if we can determine what happened. Oh, Myers, but actually they both bicycled going into 1 and 2. Not sure there was ever contact between both drivers. They both just hit the rough stuff on the high side of 1 and 2, and both cars dug in and took off. Green again as Schatz swerves the low side of the speedway and turns 1 and 2. Opens up a gap between himself and Parker Price-Miller. David Gravel keeping pace with the number 9P. Now looks to the inside in the battle for second in turns 3 and 4.
Not quite able to get by the 9P of Parker Price-Miller was David Gravel. He'll go back on the offensive here through turns 1 and 2. PPM much stronger at the exit of the second turn. Brent Marks and Kyle Larson deep in the field. They're testing the waters on the high side.
Marks to the top in turns 3 and 4. Larson bounced through 1 and 2. Brent Marks now coming after the 55 of Kerry Madsen. Moved Brent Marks up to 6th now.
He'll try the way top over and turn number. Oh, car upside down and into the hole, into the wall real hard. It's the 21H of Brady Bacon. A big time crash in turns 1 and 2.
Brady Bacon out of the car and walking away. The Dirt Vision replay presented by Crown. And again, the car just digs in and bicycles. The scariest part of that accident was the heavy contact with the back of the car while it was in the air with that concrete retaining wall. A vicious impact there that ripped the entire back end off of the 21H. But again, so good to see the Macho Man able to climb out and walk away. A 5-time Kings Royal winner bringing us back to green, trailed by a driver looking for his first Eldora victory.
Back to green with 37 laps to go. David Gravel again to the inside of Parker Price-Miller looking for second. Here comes Brent Marks into the 4th spot. Sheldon Hodenschild working back to his inside. Battle for second.
Battle for second, battle for the 4th spot. David Gravel takes second from Parker Price-Miller. Brent Marks wheel to wheel with Sheldon Hodenschild. Hodenschild slams the door closed, entering turn 1. They'll go side by side across the line and nearly get together there.
Behind them, here comes James McFadden, the 83 on the move, and Kyle Larson. Here comes McFadden to the inside of the 55 of Madsen. Madsen chops the nose on his fellow Aussie.
J-Mac to the bottom, but now Young Money around the outside. Kyle Larson 4 wheels over the cushion, and now getting a run on the Madman down the back straightaway.
Kyle Larson is building his own line. 3 cars battling for the spot. They nearly touched. McFadden nearly getting into the 57 of Larson.
Donnie Schatz, the leader in traffic. 2 slower cars between himself and second place David Gravel. Car sideways, the 18 of Giovanni Selzy. Caution flag waves. Selzy was able to save it, but the caution flag waved.
Something certainly broken right there on the Aspen Air, car number 18. Rolling slow, and take a look at the nose wing. Look at the mud collected on the nose wing of the 18 of Giovanni Selzy.
Dirt Vision replay presented by Crown. You can see it hit that rough stuff there. And boy, Donnie Schatz just snuck by on the very bottom of the racetrack. Such a close call for our race leader. To the Seafoam restart zone. This time David Gravel right behind him as we get back underway at the 40th Kings Royal.
Gravel looking to the inside and looking for the lead. Side by side off of turn number 2. Donnie Schatz with the momentum continues. But here comes the 19, Brent Marks, up to 3rd from row number 6.
Brent Marks in 3rd now. Sheldon Hodenschild challenging Parker Price-Miller. He'll take the 4th spot. PPM running in the 5th position. Donnie Schatz, David Gravel, and Brent Marks now.
Help from the hill down in turn number 4. Now he goes all the way up top in turn number 1. He's got a run coming after J-Mac.
Young Money around the outside of the multi-time World Series Sprint Car champion. McFadden right back to the inside of the Silva Motorsports 57, but give Kyle Larson the 7th spot as we complete the 17th lap. Donnie Schatz closing in on the halfway signal at the Eldora Speedway, working traffic through turns 3 and 4. David Gravel trying to keep him within sight 20 laps down. For the 5-time Kings Royal champion looking for his 6th here in front of the largest crowd in Speedway history.
As we again await for a caution flag to come out for the fuel break here, and that is exactly what is happening at this moment.
Green flag displayed to the drivers as Donnie Schatz leads the field into 1 and 2. David Gravel trying to keep pace.
Car around in turn 1 and into the wall. The 24 of Rico Abreu, one of the cars involved, the other the 71 of Shane Stewart.
Problems. We'll take a look at the Dirt Vision replay presented by Crown. And yeah, they just got together fighting for the low side on entry into turn 1. Shane Stewart up the racetrack, bouncing into the wall.
Pace picks up in the Seafoam restart zone, and we are back to green flag conditions.
David Gravel trying to stay with Donnie Schatz. A look to the high side of the speedway, entering turn number 1. But here comes the 2022 Kings Royal winner, Brent Marks, side by side with Gravel racing for 2nd.
They'll slice and dice. Car into the wall in turn number 4. It's Parker Price Miller going upside down. Dirt Vision replay presented by Crown on the screen. You'll see him get over the cushion. Got the car sideways. Tried to save it. Tried to keep it from getting into the concrete, but slapped it with the right rear. And from there, the ride was on. And nearly come down and got back to the Seafoam restart zone. We are green with 17 laps to go.
Shots to the bottom. David Gravel bounces just a little bit. Brent Marks down low out of turn number 2, trying to come after the Big Game Motorsports entry. He'll make the move to the inside in 3 and 4. Brent Marks trying to steal 2nd from David Gravel, unsuccessful in the bid.
He'll try again as they go to turn number 1. Gravel to the top. Rumble, stumble, and move the 19 of Brent Marks into position number 2. No, smooth. Cool, calm, and collective. Donnie Schatz in the number 15, looking so good. Battle for the position. Here comes the 24 of Rico Abreu, continuing his charge. Back through the field, he's up to position number 6.
Donnie Schatz with 2 laps to go. Here's Larson to the inside of Sheldon Hudson. Slider into 3 and 4. Sheldon crosses it back underneath him to maintain the 4th spot.
Wheel to wheel as they go back down into turn number 1. Hot and Shield in the 4th position, but white flag is out. Final time around for Donnie Schatz.
Schatz works the high side in turn 1. Smooth out of turn 2 and down the back straightaway for the final time. He is now a 6-time Kings Royal winner. King Donnie the 40th goes flag to flag at Eldora. And up top to celebrate his 6th Kings Royal win.
A 6-time Kings Royal winner. And Donnie, you seem extremely excited about this one. You do it in front of the biggest crowd in Eldora Speedway history at your boss's racetrack. What makes this one so much different than the other ones?
I think it's just the adversity lately. I mean, we're not performing the way we want, and tonight we did. These guys they pulled the car down from upstairs with a 2-year-old motor there, and obviously runs pretty damn good. So it's really them. We tried a lot of different stuff this week. We came here in May, we were really good, but the racetrack's different. Just takes everything you can get, and these guys just kept digging. I mean, there ain't anybody in this pit area who wants to run 7th, 8th, 12th, 16th, but we've done it pretty well. And tonight, man, I don't know what you say. I guess the stars lined up. We got ourselves qualified in a spot where we had to win that heat race, and we did, and it put us on the pole of the feature. The racetrack was pretty demanding, but it is what it is. We got some rain. It's pretty demanding all week. I think every car won every race from the pole, and man, that's just the way the competition is right now. It's really tough, but hats off to these guys. Everybody at CarQuest Ford. We got a lot of our partners with us here this weekend, and we've had a couple of disappointing finishes, but man, this makes it all better.
We were talking earlier on today, and I thought that you were going to punch me in the face a couple of times. You just did not look happy at all. You did not seem confident at all that you were going to win this race here tonight. What changed from this afternoon to now?
When you get in a race car and you go out and hot lap, and when you put your foot down, you kind of know if you're going to be in the game or you're not going to be in the game. And the last 3 days, I don't feel like I've been in the game. And when we hot lapped tonight and we qualified tonight, I could tell that there was a little bit something there that we hadn't had in the car. It made the car roll around there different. So, you know, I don't know that it's not even confidence. I mean, I guess this is my 28th Kings Royal, so I've got a little bit of experience. You kind of feel like you know what you're doing. But, man, it's like I said, these guys just keep digging. They kept changing. They kept clawing, scratching. Anybody that gets around us, you know, you just said it, Chase. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I don't come here to run second, but unfortunately I have to swallow eighths and tenths and whatever quite often, but this sure makes it feel better, man. Kings Royal, in front of all this awesome crowd. What a week. I don't even know what you could say. It's been a long 4 or 5 days, but hats off to everybody for being here, and then we got this in tonight. I don't think anybody want to be here during the day tomorrow.
28 Kings Royals in a row, and this is your 6th one. Have you ever encountered one with a pace just like that one, so fast all the way through?
I don't remember a race even being that pace. I mean, that was wide open for 30 laps. I just told Scuba, I said, I don't know if there's much left there, but I used every bit of it, and normally that's not the case here, but like I said, we got that rain, and you know, it's been a little bit choppy in spots all week, and I don't think it was as bad as it is, but when you get behind someone in dirty air and you hit that stuff, I mean, I did it last night. That's why I wasn't going to try to tear the car up, because that's just, you don't want to try to do that. You can't, you know, we want to race for championships, and tonight doesn't really count for that, but it sure counts for a $175,000 payday, and it's a pretty damn cool crown.
How about it? Donnie Schatz, the 40th Kings Royal champion. And he is going to head over and get all dressed up as a king. We'll send it over to Blake Anderson.
For the 6th time of his career, he knows this quite well. We get Donnie to take a knee. We bring out the jacket. "40 years trenched in tradition. Donnie's 6th Kings Royal. And we bring out our Royal Sovereign, Mr. Bobby Allen, to present the crown. And Bobby?
With the power bestowed upon me, I here now crown the King Donnie Schatz the 40th.
Eldora Speedway, it is official, King Donnie the 40th.
For live coverage of every World of Outlaws event and for extended on-demand race content, visit dirtvision.com. For full race results, features, and series news, visit worldofoutlaws.com.